Today we have a Whirlpool Cabrio washing machine. The complaint is that it is continuously putting water inside the drum. Now around this area, calcium does get built up inside the water lines and can go inside of the inlet valve and cause it to not open or not close, thus causing water to enter the unit even whenever it's shut off. So today we will be replacing the inlet valve. Now I have already disconnected the water lines as well as unplugged the unit. Now we will have to remove the console. To remove the console, you have 3 Phillips screws that are located on the back side of this. They'll have to be removed, and we can pop it up. Once you have taken the screws off, you simply lift up on the console, start to pull it. You may have to loosen the screws more depending on how it's actually came off. And we wiggle it off here. Now to disconnect your actual UI, there is one small Molex. You will press out on the tab and pull off and set your user interface aside. Now that we have the console removed, we will have to lift up the top. There are 2 1/4-inch screws that attach on the back top. There will be a green tab back here. You'll have to remove these. Once these are removed, you can pull forward and start to lift up on the top. Now it should sit up like this, but what we're going to do is we will tape the top up. So I use a little bit of tape. Slap it around. Do the same on the other side. This is just to keep the top from popping back open when we have the top tilted up. We will lean it back here. Next, we do have to remove these water lines. These water lines, once again, notate exactly where they're going. They have to go in the same exact spot. So to start removing, simply use a pair of pliers or needle nose pliers to start pulling off. Again, start pulling off. Let the water drain down into the tub, if possible. Pull off once again. Give it a wiggle. Let that water drain out into the tub. The same on this one. We will drop the top back down. Once we drop the top back down, we can start to remove the inlet valve. Now the inlet valve has multiple Molexes on it. Start to peel off the Molexes. I use a small flat blade screwdriver to get underneath the tab. Start to pull them off. Once you have them all disconnected, remove the other small wiring harnesses located in the center by pushing back on the tab and lifting up. We will lift up on your main power wire and set it aside. Next, you have 2 1/4-inch screws. One located here, one located in the back middle that will have to be removed. The one on the left is slightly smaller than the one on the right. Once you've pulled these off, start to pull up on your inlet valve and set it aside. We will reinstall our new inlet valve by pushing. It just has some slotted holes here. You will push them through the center slots, line it up on the back. It does slide into the sides of the plastic frame here. So we'll move all of our wiring out of the way. push down and push it into place. We can start putting in the screws that you removed previously. Start with the smaller 1/4 inch that was on the side, followed by the longer 1/4 inch that was in the back middle. Secure it. We will run our main wiring harness back into place. Don't have to attach it yet, but we will start to reattach the corresponding inlet valve wiring harnesses. Simply slide them on, they will click in place. Reinstall the small Molex in the center and slide back down your main wiring harness. It just goes into a slotted area on the back corner. Once these are on here, we will tip the top back again. At this point, start to reinstall all of your tubing. And these do have different sizes, so it'll help you, if you forgot to take a picture, decide which one goes where. There's a smaller one and a larger one. Now reinstall your clamps. All water lines are reattached. Bring back down the top. We will remove the tape. When installing the top back down, make sure you pull forward. It will drop down into locking tabs. And then push back to get it back in place. We are lined up around the sides. Just make sure our wiring is good. You will reinstall the Molex for your UI. You will start at an angle, drop it in, drop it down. Reinstall the screws on the back and on the UI portion. Reinstall the water lines, and this will complete your repair.